It's been an icy day today, man. Whew, glad I dressed warm for this one. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday of stand-up comedy that we're doing today, we're going to get into another one from the late, the great Patrice O'Neal, y'all. All right. Well, definitely on my personal Mount Rushmore of stand-up comedy greats, man. Just a personal favorite. And it sucks that he's not with us anymore because I know he'd be tearing up the world today, how it is and everything else in between. He would just be having a whale of a time with it. I just know it. But yeah, man, we're going to see what Patrice is talking about with this one today. And this one's going to be titled, Men Can't Love You and Like You. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what he means by this specifically. I mean, I think I might have heard something to the effect of it before, but I think it's something, I think it has something to do with the fact that, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, it's one way, and then once you've been seasoned in that relationship, it turns into something else. I think that's what it might mean, but then again, I haven't heard much of Patrice in a while. So yeah, we're gonna see what he's talking about with this one, and hopefully have a good time with it. So let's go ahead and do it. Patrice O'Neal with Men Can't Love You and Like You. And if you like this reaction, please boom on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Yes, please, thank you. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? But yeah, speaking of drama though, I'm getting ready to start up everything, and I see this comment. Some idiot, well, let me just pull back. I don't know if he was speaking specifically about me, but it was about my Chris Estrada video I just did yesterday. And he says that, I don't know if he was talking about Chris Estrada or me, but I guess he said something about this guy says the N-word in some of his videos, and he thinks he's black. Wow. Well, I know Chris Estrada ain't black. At least I'm pretty certain of that, so I'm pretty sure he might be talking about me. So a little bit of something to say to you, my man. First of all, I am black. I'm mixed with black. Mixed with black, mixed with Puerto Rican, mixed with German, mixed with Italian as well, all right? So I say nigga sometimes when nigga shit is going on, and it is what it is. I don't say it all the time because a lot of times I'm pretty much living in my own world because I know how to use the word in proper context, and I use it amongst my friends, you know what I mean? It is what it is too. So if you think that you know what you're talking about, shut your mouth, and if you didn't mean anything by it, then hey, I retract what I said. But either way, pump your brakes when you think you know what you're talking about because you don't know me like that, partner. All right, but yeah, back to it, man. Been a nice week so far, and glad to keep all of the good times and laughs coming. So we're going to end the week off and hopefully get our laugh on again. And by the way, if I didn't make this clear before, I said on Wednesday that I got work going on and I got family to hang out with on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So there will be no music Saturday tomorrow. And I'll be back on Miscellaneous Monday. Haven't really done much for Christmas at all, but I think I'll have something in store at least for Christmas on Miscellaneous Monday. It'll be a couple of days late or whatever, or be a day late because I think Christmas is on Sunday this year. But yeah, man, enough of that talking. Let's go ahead and get down to business here. Patrice O'Neal with Men Can't Love You and Like You, right here on Eddie B TV. Wonderful Friday of stand-up comedy. Let's check out the late, great Patrice one more time, y'all. Yeah, I had to bring up that comment, man, because I hate when people think they know me, man. Oh, God, they sound so stupid when they talk. All right, let's get situated with this one, and here we go.
You ever feel like a terrible person when you're watching the news? Like you watch the news, and no matter what's on, you just can't care. Like you try to, but it just... 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Good.
I could care less. Oh my God.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
A missing mother of 10 hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You're like, all right, I'm gonna care about this. I know it. I know.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. I don't give a damn.
Don't care at all, man. I've been there.
Like, I mean, I believe in God, but I'm not deep into religion. Like, I'm too afraid to not believe in God, you know? Like, I'm not an atheist. I'm like, before that, like.
Before that.
Like, I believe in God when I'm on planes. Like, I really believe in God.
Yeah, I can see that with some people.
You ever try to make a side deal with God? Just, when I get on planes, I look at some old lady struggling with her bags, having trouble putting it in overhead. And I'm like, wait a minute, lady, let me get that for you, ma'am. Let me put that heavy bag up there for you, because, you know, look, God. Look what a great guy I am helping this woman with her bags.
Oh,
you ain't
man.
gonna let the plane crash, are you, Lord Jesus? Because I'm a good person. And then when the plane lands, the lady's looking at me like, you want to get my bags? I'm like, no, like what? No. I kept the plane in the air, you selfish bitch. I don't even believe in ground karma.
Yeah.
I kept us all alive. Let somebody else handle the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
Nope, I ain't getting it, man. No. It's a wrap.
It's hard to be honest, man. Honesty's not the greatest thing to be. It's not, it's just no one wants to hear, yeah. Especially your woman, you know, she don't want to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
You ever have your girlfriend or your wife call you from another room and she's like, sweetie, and then like immediately you go, your stomach just goes, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what does she want?
All the time, fellas.
Oh, this is gonna suck, I know it. It's not gonna be good. Cause it's never good.
Nope.
You wanna hear what happened to me today? He'd be like, oh, not really.
Not really.
I always make my girlfriend tell me the end of any story she get ready to tell me first before I invest in the whole. I'd be like, shh, shut up. What's the end of the story? Like, somebody got shot. All right, go ahead, try to tell the story.
Give it a shot, give it a shot.
She starts off wrong all the time. You know my friend Diane, right? And here's why I mess up. I go, nah, I don't know Diane. You know Diane.
No.
Now I gotta tell you an hour-and-a-half side story about who Diane is. Because I can't keep going with the story till you know who Diane is. Remember
God.
3 years ago I made you go to a party that you didn't want to go to? Or was it 2 years ago? Wait a minute, was it 2 years ago I made you go? No, it was 3 years ago I made you go. And remember I introduced you to a bunch of women you didn't care about?
Oh, man.
One of them was Diane.
Really?
You remember now? Don't do this. Yeah, I remember. You don't remember, you're just saying that. Yeah. So I can tell the story faster. Well, why don't you tell the story faster? Who got shot?
Yeah. Like,
Did Diane get shot? She didn't get shot? Did she shoot somebody? She didn't shoot. Why'd you say Diane?
yeah, why?
Because she don't like guns. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Finish the story. Who got shot? Never mind now. You won't let me tell the story the way I want to tell the story. So I won't finish because you won't let me tell it with Diane, my friend who doesn't like guns and stuff.
That is so true. Oh, that is so real.
Hey, I'm sorry, ladies. That's not y'all. That's some other ladies that's not in here.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know what women that could possibly be.
Yeah.
You want to know how to, because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It's just, it is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think. Men want to be alone. But we don't want to be by ourselves. Does that make sense at all?
Yes.
Meaning,
Yes.
really.
That the fellas clapping
Look at this
their
guy
hands.
looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kinda. We want you somewhere, like.
Somewhere.
in the dwelling, just not here, like just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vent, I don't care if you want to watch me, but in the on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me.
Oh, no.
Trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, what you doing?
Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself?
Oh.
How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg in some weird I love you hot vine. Move up. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mean it. Mean the kiss.
They really act like that too.
You love me? Say it. Say it. Mean it.
Better say it.
What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts.
Oh, really?
Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better?
No, it's not.
Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better?
Oh my God.
Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? Can't see the TV, can't hear it.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
take care of it. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. Oh my goodness. He's hitting every nail right on the head with everything he says. I mean, granted, that's not every single woman on the planet, but damn. Woo! Yeah, he pretty much laid it out real thick right there, man. It really do be going down like that sometimes. Even with my lady, I don't care. I let her know, man, but I'll get to that in a second, man. Oh, that was hilarious. Patrice was always a fool, man. Always accurate, but a fool nonetheless. All right, y'all. That was Patrice O'Neal with Men Can't Love You and Like You. Yeah, I think I got the gist of it. I thought it was what it was, and I was right about that one. Well, what to get to first? You know, I'll say this, because like in the beginning, it's true. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times when something's not happening in your area or anywhere near you, you tend to just really brush it off. I mean, some people really have that. Sometimes it's fake because you want people to think that you have these kind of feelings you really don't have. But then there's really like some, mostly women, but there's some men out there too that are just like, oh my, did you hear what happened? That was awful. Oh my God, I pray for their families and all this stuff. It really does happen like that. But you know what? I don't mean to make light of it, man. It's some messed up stuff that has happened in the world, like natural disasters and messed up stuff that people do to other people. It's messed up, man. But you know, I really am kind of apathetic to it, you know, to a point. And yeah, he wasn't lying about that. You try and just you hear something, you just be like, oh man, oh jeez, is the game on? And then you just kind of move on to the next thing. That's terrible though. What else was my man talking about though? It's just like, you know, men, when it comes to women, man, it's like, it bothers me a lot that there's a lot of men out there who really do put on this front because they're worried about what their female or their woman might feel about how they really feel. I'm like, I'm not worried about that. I mean, the last time I was worried about something like that, man, I was like late teen years, early 20s, you know, because you have to find out. It's like, why is it that everything we feel has to have hate behind it? You know, like our real feelings have to mean we don't care and all that. We care, we just care in our own way. And it's not always a way that's so flattering to a woman, but it's like, I don't apologize for that, you know, not anymore. You know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, your woman calls you from another room. You've been with her for a while. It's not like, ooh, let's get some let's get some good fucking going on or something like that. It's like, it's not nothing like that. You telling me to do something damn well I don't want to do. And you know, when it comes to stuff like that around here, if my lady says that she wants me to do something that's a little bit strenuous to her, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll do that, but I ain't doing it now. I'll do it later. And I'll tell you what she does the majority of the time. I swear. She'll be like, well, I don't feel like waiting that long. What the hell did you ask me for? You knew I wasn't going to do nothing right away. I'm relaxing. I'm trying to just like chill out and just kick my feet up. Been working, you know what I mean? I don't feel like just lifting something right now, especially if it's heavy. Get out of here with all that. But yeah, man, it's just like funny how that whole thing works out. But he was talking about how like you know, he believes in God but not deep into religion. Like I had a little bit of that, like teetering on the edge of that sort of thing a long time ago, but it's like full on. I don't believe in God and I'm not into religion at all. You know, I don't have any fear pertaining to that sort of thing. If I'm on a plane and it goes down, I just know that I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be panicking. I'm gonna be screaming. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Ah! And all this stuff. And I'm gonna be like, you know, probably pissing and shitting myself. I remember George Carlin said something like that when he was talking about that airline bit I did with him. And he was just talking about put the mask over your face, breathe normally. He's like, yeah, I always breathe normally when I'm in a 600 mile an hour uncontrolled vertical dive. I also shit normally, right in my pants. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So, yeah, I don't think that you need to believe or not believe in God to realize that's how you would react in a moment like that. But he said, like, I'm not an atheist before that. It's funny. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm an atheist either. You know what I mean? I think being an atheist is sort of like a belief in not believing. You know, if I got that right, if I have it wrong, somebody let me know. But as far as like loving you but not liking you, like liking you is reserved for the beginning of a relationship where you like feeling each other out, you know, everything's fresh and new. And then you just kind of like in that mode where you trying to like decide if it's gonna be serious. You know, you go through little things like figure out what each other likes and all that. But once love comes into the picture, it's not like, okay, I've already been through so much with you. I know the ins and outs of you, so there's nothing really to like. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of women will probably won't understand that. They'll probably take offense to it. But women feel the same exact way about us, you know? I mean, they're seasoned in what we have to say and our little habits and stuff. They love us, well, do things for us and feel kind of emotional ways, but they don't have that same kind of like either, you know what I mean? They know how to like compartmentalize it and all kinds of stuff like that, just like we do, just in a different way. The woman's way, the man's way. So that's whatever. But as far as all the stuff he said at the end, man, that's like traditional, like old-fashioned nitpicking, you know, when it comes to dude just wanting to be in a comfortable lane. Like sometimes I want my woman to watch a game with me if she's into it, but if not, then, you know what I mean, it's whatever. But all the traditional dumb questions that come from women, like, why is that guy wearing a striped shirt? Why are you watching this? What you doing? That's like spot on accurate, you know. But like I said, you know, there's things that, you know, I just don't bite my tongue on anymore like I used to. You know, when I was like I said, late teen, early 20s, it's like if I don't like something, if I feel like you're being annoying, I'm going to tell you. It might create a little bit of distance for a little bit. You might not want to talk to me about, oh, you're being mean. You're being an asshole. And I'm just like, well, I'm not being an asshole. I'm telling you the truth, right? It's another one of those things where women say they want men to be honest, but then when you're honest with them, they act like the world just came to a fucking end. But yeah, very funny bit from Patrice, man. I like he's mostly known for talking about relationships and women and like, you know, men who ain't got their manhood no more. He usually talks about that's where he thrived, but he definitely got some other things that, you know, that he was pretty spot on accurate with, like the beginning part of this bit and all that. But yeah, man, ladies, you guys know what it is. I mean, like, and fellas, don't let the ladies ever make you think that they're not aware of what they're doing that might be annoying you. They know it. They're just trying to break you down a little bit, trying to make you snap so they can just be like, oh, why'd you act like that towards me? You're an ass. Then you got to play the whole I'm sorry game. I don't want to apologize. I'm just like, hey, are we cool? All right, fine. Move on to the next thing. Very funny bit from Patrice, man. May you rest in peace, man. I know I got a lot more stuff from Patrice that I probably haven't seen before that I'm going to get to. Maybe some like bits of him on Tough Crowd, because I didn't get into that show that much when it was on the air. But more stand-up bits. I'm sure like he's been in some movie clips and stuff that I gotta see. And yeah, definitely gonna have some more fun in the future with Patrice. May you rest in peace. You're definitely one of the greats, man. And yes, your fans definitely miss you. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Patrice O'Neal with Men Can't Love You and Like You. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me one more time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? Yeah, just like old boy when I was talking about the beginning of this. No drama, man. Don't think you know what you're talking about and talk out your ass, man, because I get tired of people when they do that. You know, yeah, clown shit right there. But yeah, this is going to be Eddie B TV wrapping this one up one more again here. Another great clip for the wonderful Friday, headliner Friday bits of stand-up comedy. Patrice, man, I had to do him for this one because haven't done any Patrice clips in a while. And I know there's still some that I haven't seen, you know, so I know I have to make sure I even them out, spread them out pretty, you know, far so I don't, you know, run out, because Patrice O'Neal is like a personal favorite of mine. He helped me out with a lot of things in life, just like Dave Chappelle did, just like George Carlin, obviously, Richard Pryor, Christopher Titus. It's just, stand-up is like a savior in many, many ways. Some things you don't take literally, obviously, because it's jokes, but then you find the little subliminal messages and lessons to learn in it. And that's what Patrice was for me, man. He really knew how to hook up misguided men who didn't really know what was up and down in certain aspects of relationship life or just being a man in general. And that's one of the things I've always come to respect about Patrice when I became a big fan of him a long, long time ago. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. I had a lot of fun. And just one more thing to add about that dude who left the messed up comment. Let me educate you on something, all right? If you, whatever race you mixed with, because he said at the end of it, I think, I'm 10% Cherokee, but I don't go around saying that I'm Indian. Well, you are, because you're mixed with it. It's a part of you, so therefore you are that. So don't be stupid, man, all right? I'm mixed with black. I was raised by a black man. You know what I mean? I have a best friend, C-Dav, the CEO, that's black. We speak the same language. And to say something like that, my man, is kind of ignorant, you know? So it's kind of like on some nigga shit, to be honest with you. So, yeah, man, hopefully you learned a lesson with this one, all right? So, yeah, like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. And see you guys one more time on next week, Miscellaneous Monday, to start off next week. And, yeah. Don't know what I'm going to pick just yet. There's going to be at least one thing pertaining to Christmas, but I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll, like I said, cross that bridge when we get there. So until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.